Hey, I know you guys, but you're not supposed to be right there. You're supposed to be right there. What's up, guys? Welcome to Sauce Spot. Today we got chicken parm on the menu. It's gonna be quick, gonna be easy. Follow along if you guys want. If not, there's a recipe in the description. Save it for a later date. Save it for if you guys are having a party or if you have a mob boss coming over and you kind of want to make sure that they don't like take all your shekels or whatever. We're gonna get right into it, and I hope that you guys enjoy the episode. Sorry for the hiatus. I love you. So we're gonna start on sauce, something to just get out of the way. It can kind of chill while the rest of the process goes on. I just got a bulb of garlic right here.
Beyblade, let it rip.
And we're gonna take about 3 or 4 of these guys. All I'm gonna do, guys, is just finely chop this into small little slices. And then since this is sliced up, it's gonna be thin. Just gonna give it kind of a small little rough chop. Getting that chopped up, we're gonna add it to about 2 tablespoons of oil. I was able to find roasted infused garlic olive oil. We're just gonna mix this around, wait for this to get color on it, and then once it gets a little brownish, we're gonna go ahead and take some tomato paste, put the tomato paste in, add some water, mix it around, kind of make it a loose sauce. Again, anytime you use tomato paste, you kind of want to make sure that you are getting out any canned taste to it. You can also put a little sugar to counteract the acidity and the canned taste. I really don't know how else to describe it except for canned taste. But once this gets golden, I will cut to the clip. I'll show you guys every step that I do right now. So I got this to the point kind of to where I want it. As you guys can see, that's hot oil on my hand. Ow. I am going to add this tomato paste. It's about 1.5 cups. And we're just gonna get that going, mixing that around. So much oil on my hand. It's not gonna become a liquid quite yet, but it is cooking, and it's going to cook out all of this weird, bittery taste that I was explaining from before. Fire! I am adding just a little bit of water right now to go ahead and just kind of get this moving a little bit more. That's the sauce, guys. I got it to the consistency. I got it how I like it. You guys probably seen me make this a couple times. I did it for a couple videos previously. If you guys want, this is not a necessary step, you guys can, oh, I feel short. You guys can make your own, or you guys can just use the stuff that you find at your local grocery store. Anything's gonna be fine. Any of these steps that I do in these videos, if it makes it easier on you, go with the easiest route, or try to make your own stuff. It's cooking. You're a better cook than you are. So go ahead out there, try this, try using other stuff. If not, just watch me make it, I guess. All right, chicken time. So onto the chicken titties. So right here, I got an assembly line. It's gonna be a dredging system. I'll show you guys wet hand, dry hand, all that type of good stuff. But I am going to season my flour first, and here are the seasonings. I have salt, black pepper, garlic powder, crushed red peppers in it. And I'm gonna come over here. I'm just gonna mix that up. I'm gonna try to get this nice coated throughout, making sure that nobody ever says, you don't season your flour. You don't season your flour. I do season my flour. I season my bitches. Oh. I season my bitches. I season my seasons like winter, summer, fall, spring, autumn, October, November, December. So if you want to come over here, follow me. We're gonna go ahead and take 2 chicken breasts. and we are going to butterfly them. So we're just gonna go right in half with them. Try to get it like equal. Boom. This saves you the time from just having saran wrap out, smashing them down, doing all that weird shit. You don't have to do all that. Just use a knife, cut them, get them kind of similar lengths, and you'll be on the road. Save it from salmonella too, because like the worst thing is you don't want to give nobody salmonella. I mean, give yourself salmonella all you want, but you don't want to give it to anybody else. And then with these fillets, we're gonna go ahead and move over to dredging it in flour. You really want to make sure that there's no wet spots. So go ahead and get it completely covered with flour and your seasonings. And then we're gonna move over to egg and make sure that all of it's wet now. Really weird row of things that have to be done. And then breadcrumbs. I completely forgot this important step. So obviously I didn't do the wet hand, dry hand thing. I'll do that for the next one, show you guys what I mean by that. This is Parmesan cheese. It's about 1.5 cups to about 2 cups of panko breadcrumb. Not panko, Italian seasoned breadcrumb. We're just gonna kind of get that all in there and just start mixing her around. And what this is gonna do is allow the Parmesan to get onto the chicken and become super crispy. And the whole point is chicken Parmesan, right? We want Parmesan in our chicken. We want chicken in our Parmesan. All right. So I like how that one's looking. I'm gonna go to the rest. So this is my dry hand, right? My dry hand. I can eat this theoretically, and it's just dry food just going into my mouth like dog food. So dry hand. We're gonna go ahead, push this down, flip her over. Remember, no wet spots. You don't want no wet spots right now. And then we're gonna move it to the egg. And this hand is gonna be the wet hand. This is the one that really gets in there, gets the dirty shit. Like when you're wiping and it falls in, like you go, that part, this is that hand for it. So I'm gonna get this covered all in egg. No dry spots. And then we'll move this chicken titty over here, get it on top, because you're trying to protect your dry hand. And then we're gonna push it all down. Flip her over, sprinkle some of these breadcrumbs on top. Man. That's a fucking chicken titty, bud. That's it. Ah, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait. Tell me in the comments below if you made this and you got to this point. From the previous one, obviously you're not gonna be able to tell me real time, but come back to this point in the video and tell me how awesome and delicious this was. Do it. If you don't, I'm not. I mean, just comment and say that it was good. Almost to sandwich time. So I got a cast iron, something along the lines of cast iron, anything that you like to fry in. Nothing that can burn, not a stock pot, anything like that. And I got neutral oil in here. I have canola oil. You can use whatever oil you want. I got it to where it's barely just covering the bottom of this cast iron. And it's at 330 right now. So a little bit before 350. I'm going to lower one side in, and then I'm going to lower the other side in, and make sure, please guys, if there's anything from this, frying can become a bomb. You don't really want to throw a lot of fucking water in oil. You don't want to fuck around and fill this to the top and put 4 chicken breasts in there. You really want to take your time with frying stuff, especially if you're in a small kitchen like this. I'm semi-professional. I had the training, I fought the ninjas, I slayed the dragon, I kissed the homies, I did the bukkake scene, I did everything to get into this position that I am right now. So this is frying up. I'm gonna turn it back on to low for a quick second because remember what I said about the chicken wing episode. When you add something cold to hot oil, it's going to bring the oil down. I'm just hitting it with a quick little low to bring the oil, bring the oil heat back up. Let me show you what I'm working with. So for about 2 minutes on each side, we are going to go ahead and now flip this girl and flip this boy over. And that Parmesan in there, it's getting nice and crisp. It's bringing another depth of flavor to your sandwich. I'm gonna let these cook up for a second. I'll show you guys everything that I'm going to do next. I keep moving around like this because the Italian inside of me is like, dude, just eat the oil. Just eat the oil. All right, guys. I'll see you guys here in a quick second. And I forgot to season my marinara sauce. Come over here. So I just have 1 tablespoon of salt to a tablespoon of black pepper. And then I have a tablespoon and a half of some Italian seasoning. The breadcrumbs that I used were Italian seasoned, spiced, but I kind of just want to make sure that they all taste Italian. You know, everything tastes Italian. So what we're gonna do with this is we're going to take a nice old scoop and layer it on each chicken breast. And then my oven is on high broil right now. So go ahead and do that if you haven't done that already, because I didn't really explain nothing. It's on high broil with a pan under it just in case. I have a pretty big one, so I'm not going to be really in need of doing anything. And then I got mozzarella. I got whole milk mozzarella. And all I'm doing is putting some squares on here to melt them down and make everything kind of just ooey gooey. So I'm gonna throw these into broil them for about 5 minutes. Check them, make sure you're not burning anything. And then it's almost sandwich time, guys. Are you excited? I'm excited. All right, I'll see you guys here in a second. This apron on because I thought it'd be a little bit more authentic. Like you're going over to deli. Oh yeah, I got this motherfucking chicken parm going. I got this fucking chicken. Who ordered the number 15? Hey Sully, you ordered the number 15. Oh, where's my cigarettes? Let's cut into her. Hey Joey, the number 15's done. Where's my Coke? Okay. I'm gonna take a bite of this and again. I've done it again. I made something delicious. I made something you guys are gonna fall in love with. I did it again. We did it. Make the sandwich. Be happy with yourself. Kiss somebody. I don't know. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.